Welcome to Hercules the Realty Show. Today again, I'm glad you are with me and you are watching my my YouTube channel. I would say thank you. This one today, I thought probably could be a resource that I would help people in Brooklyn Park, the homeowners who live in Brooklyn Park. I did a little bit of my research and found out that there are some programs that we as immigrants, some of us don't know. So I kind of felt it's a good thing, and also probably immigrants and other people can be able to take advantage of this home improvement loans. So that's why I came out today with a topic of home improvement loans programs in Brooklyn Park. In Brooklyn Park. And my name is Hercules, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in Minnesota with Edina. I work with Edina Realty. My clients remember me for my extensive market knowledge and commitment to find them the perfect home. Yeah, I'm a realtor. I find homes. I'm not a loan officer. I just want to do that disclaimer up front. I just do a research because information is power. So I want to give my people information. And with Edina, we know Edina Realty is a company that has helped so many first-time home buyers and people who own their homes. People want to sell their homes. People want to buy their homes. And over 70% of our clients are first-time home buyers and find their perfect house with our expertise. But today I'm not on that. Today I'm trying to research for the loan that you can be able to refurb that home of yours to do some improvements. So let's see what we got. Where do we start from? If you're not sure where to start from in Brooklyn Park, there are ways that you can be able, you as a homeowner, you can be able to connect with the Brooklyn Park. And Brooklyn Park is they have some loans that they also get through Center for Energy and Environmental. So it's called the CEE. These are programs that helps homeowners to improve their homes, to do, if there's some things like window inside the house or something, you can be able to utilize these loans. So we see there for rental, the loans that are there. Example of the loans that are there, we have the Rental Rehabilitation Loan Program, the Down Payment and Closing Cost Assistance Program, Home Energy Squad Enhanced, Home Rehabilitation Deferred Loans. Deferred loans, deferred is the key word here. So in other words, when you get this loan, probably you might not start paying it immediately. They might have a condition which you doubt. Definitely you'll have to come and find out that information. Sometimes they might have a condition that unless you refinance this property or unless you pay it. And I think, if I'm not wrong, if you live there for a long time, they would be able to forgive it. So it's just a matter of coming to find out that information. And then they have a housing improvement area. And then we have the Senior Deferred Loan Program. The same thing with deferred. Deferred is a key word here because you don't pay it immediately. So the program is strictly for the Brooklyn Park residents. You must be a Brooklyn Park resident. And I think the city of Brooklyn Park provides it through Economical Development Authority. And this helps to finance these residents. So don't sit back there and wait. Go try. And mostly this one I'm gearing it towards our immigrants, because immigrants, we tend to not know so much information that's surrounding us. So that's why people like us tend to do the research so that we can be able to bring it to you. Okay, now about these loans. It has no maximum income limit. And then some loans amount start from $2,000 to $25,000. So it depends on what you can be able to qualify. And then they go up to 15 years. You don't need any down payment. So that is just, another benefit. You don't need any down payment. And definitely, It's like equity. It's going to be an equity on your property, but they don't use what you have on your property. I remember, if you look at, if you've ever watched some of my videos, I've discussed about equity. What is equity? And I can just summarize it. Equity is the difference between what you owe currently and the value of your property. So that difference, whatever it is what we call the equity. What are the eligibility of these properties? 1 to 4 units owner-occupied residential property, which are located definitely in Brooklyn Park. And then also they can also lend to condos, townhomes. And then if a property is also under construction, you can be able to qualify for this loan. And they also, I know we always ask ourselves how the last question is the credit. They also have a credit guideline, so you must go and find out what are the credit, but definitely they'll have to run your credit. And then what are the terms of this loan? No maximum income limit, but sometimes interest rates will be based on your income. So they don't have maximum income limit, but probably the interest rate might be tied to how much you make. Secured by your property. Definitely your property will be a collateral, because every lender must have something that if you don't perform, they'll be able to go back to. And then closing cost, you can use it also towards the closing cost. These are loans that you can use if you are to purchase property in Brooklyn Park. You will be able to use towards your closing cost. And all work must be completed within 120 days of closing. So that is like 4 months. Even if it was winter, I believe you should be able to have completed that work. And then the eligibility improvement include most interior or exterior maintenance or remove or remodeling. For do-it-yourself project, a material list include prices is required. So you have to develop a price list and then give to them. These are tiny things that when now you're meeting with the loan person, he'll be able to explain to you what do you need to do. And then let's see, another one is one bid is required from a qualified licensed contractor. So they always want you to also have a licensed contractor. Why? Because at least this one can be able to help you to get you the right thing to do. And some people do, when they get these loans, they divert them to something else. So I think that's why these guys are more strict on this. And then you will have to get a permit. If it's something that you're going to, whether you're going to add another room or you're going to change some stuff, you must get a permit. But if you use if you're hiring a contractor, the contractor will definitely have to run this and go and pull the permit on your behalf. And then another funny part is that the funds are held in a non-interest bearing escrow account at CEE from loan closing until the work is completed and all final documents is received. So they're gonna make an escrow account for you. An escrow account is an independent account whereby they put that money for you while you're still fixing the property. These are tiny, that's what I'm saying, these are tiny things that you'll have to go discuss with the loan person, who is going to be able to help you navigate through this. If you are going to use big box stores like Home Depot, Menards, some are not willing to be paid on completion. So when you're getting paid slowly by slowly, companies like Menards will not allow things like that. So probably you'll have to find out from the loan person who's going to do your loan to know where, if you don't know where to get your products, get the materials. But that's why I recommend get your loan person. Now, the question here is, this information, this one I'm talking to immigrants, we need to find information. Problem we have as immigrants, we are so ignorant of so much. So wherever you are going to look for this kind of thing, first of all, reach out to your real estate agent, the person who probably sold you the house, if you still have that relationship. That is why it's always very important to use somebody who will always be there. You know them. You can go to them and ask them. You can be comfortable asking any question. And then do your research and then make sure that this person you're hiring to work for you, do they know what they're doing? Or they're just people who are there just to do, they're just there. I really hate it when I see people just go to do business with somebody who, after they're done with you, they're done. You don't know, they don't know what is next. Even you yourself, you can't go back and ask them a question. Go find the ideal consultant who should be up to date with the market knowledge and a top-notch negotiation skill. Get somebody who knows about the property, about the market. Get somebody who knows, if you have a question, when you reach out to them, they get back to you immediately. I don't know. This is my suggestion if I was to work on that. Make sure you get somebody who, because remember, this is the biggest thing, purchase that you are doing in this country, or is something you are owning. This is your biggest investment. So how do you go play around with your investment? Well, let's move on. And my names are Hercules Otieno. Let me know if there's any question that you need me to answer. You don't have to do business with me for me to be able to answer your question. Anytime you reach out to me, call me 763-498-2650, or visit me on my YouTube, which is Hercules the Realtor Show, or you can go to my Facebook account, Hercules the Realtor. You can also reach out to me on my TikTok, which is Hercules the Realtor. I'm always there. If you reach out to me, give me like an hour, I will be able to get back to you, because you know what, this is what I do. And thank you very much. I love you and hope to see you next time in my video.